In this video, I'm going to talk about OneDrive. OneDrive is a storage tool that we can use to store our data in the cloud. So we shall be seeing the advantages of using such a storage tool, because it helps us in saving our files. Now, before I get into the details of OneDrive, I want to first talk about the benefits of using cloud storage tools like OneDrive. One is accessibility. Assuming I have a file that I'm working on, and then I save it on my machine, then I travel all over to another country, I can access that file if at all it's saved in the cloud. All I need to do is have access to my online OneDrive access. Then with that, I'll be able to access the file. So that's one of the advantages of having OneDrive, easy accessibility. The second advantage is that assuming you have your files on your PC and your PC is stolen or your disk gets damaged, then you lose all your files. But if you have been backing up in the cloud, you'll save your files. The other advantage is real-time backup. You can work on your PC with your file, then as you work, your file is automatically backed up. So whatever happens as you work, you'll not lose the data because it will be synced to the cloud. The other advantage of having it in cloud storage is ability to share a file. You can share your file with a colleague. You can be working on a project and you're working on the same file. And in real time, you can see the changes that your colleague is making on the file, and you collaborate. You can collaborate. So it's a good collaboration tool. So with that, let's get started. Now, the first thing is, if at all you don't have OneDrive on your machine, you can download it by going to this URL, Microsoft. I'll leave the link in the description. And using this link, it will take you to this screen here where you see Start OneDrive, Download OneDrive. So you click on OneDrive to download, then you follow the instructions and have it installed. You double click on the downloaded file, follow the instructions, then you'll have it installed on your machine. Now, once you have installed it on your machine, you can either come here and type OneDrive. If you do that, you'll be able to see something like that. So you can access it through this, or alternatively, you can come down here on this show hidden icons, click there, and then you hover over here, you see OneDrive. Now, when you click there, brings this dialog up, and down here we see Open Folder, View Online, Recycle, and the rest. So now Open Folder here in this OneDrive, this one opens the folder of OneDrive on my local machine. Then the next, View Online, here I view the same folder online in the cloud. Then the recycle bin is when I delete something from the online to go to the recycle bin before eventually it is deleted after some time. So let's get started with the open folder. I do that. Now, when I do that, it opens my folder. You can see here it is OneDrive, or you can go through the C, my computer. Then you'll have OneDrive highlighted here, and your folders. These are all the folders that I have in OneDrive. So I'll be taking you through what I'm gonna, the basics of how we can get started with the OneDrive. Now, right here, if at all I want to create a file, I can just right click here, go to new, you can create a file. I can create Microsoft that access using Access, Word, PowerPoint, publisher, text file, Microsoft, Excel, and the rest. So when I do that, I can create a file and name it, and automatically it will be saved into my OneDrive. Now, these are my folders that I have. If I want to access them, I just double click there, it will open. And if I have a particular file like this, if I want to open it, I'll just double click on it and it does open. Now, it also has a context menu. If I click on a particular file, for example, I want to share this file, I'll right click on it. This is the context menu. It has share, view online, version history, always keep on this device, and free up space. Now share, if you click on share, it opens a dialog and you can use this to share this particular file you have clicked on with other people. So all you have to do is to type here your email address and send, then that file, that link of this file will be sent to the person you have sent it to. That person can access the file and can do some work on it. So that's how we share a file. If I go back, right click again, I can view the file online. I can also look at the version history. Now the version history, it shows you just a record, the historical record of the changes you have been making on this file. For example, this one has a number of them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on this date, there was a change which was made. On this date, there were changes which were made, and these are the different points at which this file was saved. So the advantage of this is that you can go back to a particular version of the file if you don't want the current changes that have been made to a file. You can go to a previous version which doesn't have the new changes. In that way, you can maneuver to whatever version that you want. When you click here, it has things, you can restore the previous version, you can download it. Now, if I go to the current version, the option there is open. And to the previous versions, the options I have is restore or download. So in other words, the previous version can be restored. So it has good version control. You can go back to your previous changes, and which is good. Back to our context menu, click on the file, then right click, always keep file on this device. Now here you are telling Windows that I want this file to be kept on this device. I don't want it in the cloud, I want it on this device. So you can make a decision whether to have your file in the cloud or to have it on your device. Next here, which is not highlighted, is free up space, free up space. So this one, what it does is you can decide now to keep the file in the cloud and not have it on your computer. So if you decide that, then you use this free up space. So you see here it's not highlighted because this file is in the cloud and this function is not applicable. Yeah, so when I click on the file which is both in the cloud, it will become applicable and then you will have it there. Now that is well and good. So this is basically what you can do on your PC machine. But if you want to interact with the cloud directly, then we shall go back down here and click on our OneDrive again. Now here we have view online. So I click view online. Then it opens this. Now, as you can see, this is the online version of my OneDrive. So on my left, I have my files, which lists all my files here. Here it has the recent files I've worked on. Then photos in here. Can go back. If you have some photos, you can put them there. We have shared files, files that I've shared with colleagues, and my recycle bin. If I have deleted something and I want to restore it, this is the place where to go. You right click and restore. You can delete completely. You can view the details of the file. So let's start with my files. So in here, I have my menus. I can go to the top here. Let's start from the top. I can search a file that I want. So I'll just type here. It brings a list. I look through the list. I locate my file, click on it. It will open. So this is an easy way to locate a file as long as you know the file name or you know a name within the file. Here we can create a new folder. You can create a Word document, Excel, PowerPoint. All you do is click on it, then it will create the document or the folder that you want. Now this one is for uploading files. If you want to upload files from your computer to the OneDrive, you can use this here. When you do this, it will open up a file picker. You pick the file that you want to upload, then it will be uploaded. Now, when I move across to my right here, I have sort all files by. When I go there, I can sort by name. I can sort by modified date and time. I can sort by file size in ascending order, in descending order. So name, that's how it looks like. Modified, so I can do that by size in ascending order and the rest. Now the next here is how the files are going to be displayed. So that can be displayed in a list, but this list has some spaces. If you don't want spaces, you can come back here and choose the compact list. It reduces the spaces between the files and folders. Then there's also tile, where you click that, then it shows you in tile form how your file look like. And on the side here, you can open this here, details, activities, here to show you the different activities when you deleted the file and the folder. So you can look at this history. It would be of value to you 2 weeks ago and the rest. So that's how you use that. You can close it by clicking back again. Now, when I look at this, I have this one here called Personal Vault. Now, this is where you keep files that you want to be kept safely. So if you click here, to access this, you need to a second authentication, which has to happen. Here to verify, it sends a text to your phone. It sends a code. Using that code, you can access this vault. When you access the vault, you can save the files, you can delete, you can do all that. But the point here is that your most important documents can be saved here for safe custody. Now, if I look at this, we also have a context menu here. When I right click, I can preview this file. I can open it online. I can open it in the app. I can share. If I want to share, I right click on the file, click share, put in the email address, then share the file. If I want to download the file, I'll use this download, delete the file, I'll delete it here, move to a different location, copy it, you can rename. We have the same version history. You can look at the details. So in brief, that is all I have for you for OneDrive. We have looked at the different ways of accessing the OneDrive from our PC and from the cloud, how to share files, how to delete them, and how to do the different things like storing our secret information in the vault. Hope you enjoyed this. If that's been helpful, please click the like button, subscribe if you have not, and have a great day.